Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. Um, so have you been tell me about the work that you've been doing in the community and how you've been taking it back to the streets.
Sure. So I think like the prayer thing became even stronger for me. Like I always been told, Amy, you're great at prayer. You're called to intercede. And I think like part of me before was like a little not reluctant, but I just fully embraced it in 2020. I think for a lot of us, right? We were like, God, what are you calling me to do? I surrender. That was my word for 2020. And really just started getting up early. I felt like he wanted me to be intentional. You know, I live here in the Chicago area. There's a lot to pray for here, I'm sure everywhere. And so praying for our state, our city. And then through that, the podcast was birthed. And I'm just thinking, man, we need to highlight the good things that are happening in Chicago and around the world, because it never really makes the main news, right? They show all the negative stuff, but they don't show all the churches, all the parachurch ministries, all the people that are standing strong in these neighborhoods. It almost brings me to tears thinking about it, because I've been now down to some of these neighborhoods, and even just like, okay, God, whatever neighborhood you're calling me to, give me courage, I'm going, you know? And so my husband grew up in the city. I grew up in Minnesota, but he's used to city life. And yeah, we just pray. And I came to terms with that too. Like, if it's my time, it's my time, but I'm going to go where he's calling me to go and report the news, the good news, what's happening, you know, because there's good people in Chicago doing amazing things to turn their neighborhoods around. And so I just feel a call to let that be known, you know? So it's kind of like you're doing with this. Hey, let's get the word out about all these parents that have overcome and are overcoming, and let's help encourage the body. Let's help encourage other families out there. And so, yeah, I think there's this whole new thing with Christian media.
I'm glad that you decided to spotlight Chicago, because Chicago is like one of those cities that I'm afraid to go to and say I'm a Texan. And so, we keep things, country, and we have some city, but it's not like that. And so it's good to know that there is good things, because if you listen to the media, Chicago is not a place I want to go visit at all. And so, but if I listen to you, it sounds like there's some really good things going on, and of course that's why we have this route of information to be able to get out there. So maybe maybe I will take the opportunity to go visit, get out there.